first son, Colin, and unfortunately he was born with a defect. So when he was born, he couldn't breathe, and he turned blue, and then there's no crying. So we bury Colin. So we have Zoe, and we name her Zoe because it means life. Right. And Zoe is very, very. She's my kid that will do crazy things. And
here you are.
Here we are.
I'm so happy you're in here.
Oh,
and I can't wait to see that your daughter comes out.
I'll be devastated if she doesn't make it.
I know, I can't imagine.
Oh, it looks like maybe someone's coming in. Oh, let's go.
Let's go see. Let's go see.
All right. Good morning, Con.
Hey, Luke, how are you?
Good, bro. How are you?
Good, good, thank you.
All right.
I I took the morning sweep of NAS, and it was a good one, but the gold one failed.
Yeah, I need to. You need. You're using the old strategy. I'm gonna show you the new one in a bit, but right now.
Yes, I want to, but I'll be on my desktop in 10 minutes. So if you can wait until then,
Yeah, sure, no problem.
okay, I'll let you know once I'm on my desktop so that I can understand it. Now I'm from my mobile. I'm on my way home from work, so
No problem, bro. Take your time.
okay, so sure, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, we'll wait for a few more people to join.
Yeah, sure.
I'm looking for that daily open. Alright, so as always, guys, we always start with stupid executions. Okay, we turn everything off. Alright, so the monthly. Finally, I wanted this in yesterday's video I posted on YouTube. I said I want the midpoint of this monthly wick, and we got it. I can't believe this. We actually got it. Beautiful. And did we get the quarter of it as well? We didn't get the quarter of it yet, so I'm gonna keep that there. But I don't think we'll get back there anyway. So midpoint is enough. Order flow, obviously still bullish. Weekly, obviously still no change. There's no FEG, so there's no weekly order flow. Daily, we got this still the same daily fair value. So the order flow is still bearish. Even though we took all this pool of liquidity, we still got I got the maximum target I wanted, by the way. So we might start flipping longs, but give me 1 minute, I'll be back. Give me a sec. All right. So I'm back. Apologies for that. So this daily fair value gap, it took us all the way to its external range. It took us to major liquidity pools and back into this rejection block right there. And pretty much we don't really need to take that low out because it's beyond 20-day range. We're at 19, this is 10, this is below the 20-day range. And pretty much I think we come back a little bit back up today. Like I think we should be a little bit bullish, but the daily is still bearish, so the order flow on the higher temperature is bearish. The 4 hour looks like this. The 4 hour like this. Look at this, guys. This is barcoding on the 4 hour, guys. This is 4 hour candles. This is fucking 4 hour candles. This is not 1 minute candles, okay? So low probability today, I think. Low probability because there's no order flow on the 4 hour. On the hourly, we got this 1 hour, and we just broke this thing, and I think we can pump at least to what I think is. Let's see what we got. We got that NWAG which we tapped into and dropped. We respect the previous weekly low. We left these relative equal lows. I think we can come back at least to this area. This 1 hour is still holding. The order flow is bearish, so this hour you're gonna see it flap through and maybe hold, but it is not something I would be looking to longs. But maybe since we're still on that 1 hour and we're pumping from previous weekly low, I think if we put a 1 micro start to my let's put 1 micro on. If it lets me, and oh, there we go. Oh, it let me. Woo, it let me. All right, 1 micro on. We're risking $200. We'll add 1 more micro if we get we're gonna get inversion and this breaker block and stuff, but I'm waiting for 1 minute order flow. All right, so 1 minute order flow. I'll also put 3 minute as well. Don't think we're gonna get. We'll put 3 minute as well. If this candle flops back red, like back to, as a wick, I'll end the trade. But this is pretty good entry around this area. And what I'll be targeting is pretty much, we got that level there, we got the NWAG right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, which is pretty much the high of the day. We got the inversion. We'll probably form a new BPR as well. But what I want to say is, we got a low, we need to wait for a swing high and before we put our trade. So it's better to wait for confirmation. But since we're already at this 1 hourly and we did have a really deep displacement placement down, I think it should just start running. So we got that 1 minute fair value gap. Beautiful. We can enter maybe 1 more at it, but that will put our risk at $400. All right, so do I want to put that much risk on? Because my early stop loss would be like this. So I'll be risking 136. I would trust that 1 minute. I think I would trust that 1 minute. But more specifically, these right here. Entry here would be better from this FEG, but I think this FEG should hold. It shouldn't even take us back here. But it's not an FEG that is a breakaway gap, so it can come through it, play through it. We're also getting a breaker block here. This is a mitigation block right now. If I leave it here and add it here, we risk $150. If I put it down, if I have time for it, how much is it still here? 20. It's only $23 extra, so it's not really a problem. We almost got filled anyway. I think we'll get another dump down. I'm gonna put the limit order a little bit lower. There we go, beautiful. Oh damn, look at that wick. Good thing we brought it down a little bit. Alright, Okay, that was manipulation. That was whoa, guys. Today is the day before NFP, guys. So I'm only paper trading today. I traded my 500 in the morning. You guys can still take these trades. Same thing. I still take high quality trades. But remember, like on a day before NFP, the win rate is so low, guys. It's below 10%. Okay, you're gonna get stuff like this, Wicks. Okay, you're gonna start getting stuff like this, right? This can continue, or can this be just real manipulation again? Like after this manipulation, it can manipulate again. So if you were to trade, use risk you can afford. So I'm willing to lose 200 bucks. I'm not really willing to lose 300 bucks on this trade. And we only need 200 bucks to call it a day. So just plus the fees, I'll put 210. This original accumulation, return the original accumulation, market maker model, first accumulation, second accumulation, smart money, big dump, smart money reversal, low risk buy, which way we bought right now. And this should be a market maker model, right? And if you want to confirm if this is really a market maker model, you put low to the high. And if you get 2 standard deviation at the original consolidation, which is a bit higher, but you get 1 standard deviation exactly at this high. Still, if we try body to body, nope. So it's not really a confirmed market maker model. This can still be first stage of accumulation, but it does look nice. We're still on the, we're just trading the right side of the curve right now, hopefully. And like I said, I don't want to be risking 300 bucks. So I'm putting my stop loss at that low. 200 bucks I can afford. I can make it back. I can make back 200 bucks, but it's hard for me to make back 300 bucks again, right? Of course, we can go to break even again. We got that hourly. Previous weekly low, we already played it. Do we come back to it? We're playing without order flow, guys, so we need to use everything we have on our side. This can easily come back down, guys, because there's no order flow. It's gonna do what the 4 hour is doing. This is the 4 hour, guys. If it's doing this on the 4 hour, what makes you think it's not gonna do it on the 1 minute? Right, so I'm anticipating consolidation, but I'm expecting at least longs for now. I'm expecting longs for now, okay? Based on my own instincts, I'm expecting longs for now, okay? But I don't have any justification or evidence behind it. Just from what I see on the chart, that's what I feel it is. Especially that the daily targets have all been met. Beautiful, beautiful. Now we can go to break even, guys. But it can still wick back down. This can be whole manipulation. Let's see if we can get actually our target. Beautiful. Stop loss goes to break even at this point. You can come back and stop us out, guys. If you like this trade, keep your stop loss somewhere away. I think we'll get it. Come on, one more pump. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on, one more tick. One more tick, baby. Let's go. Come on. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, guys. Hit TP. It did not close us in, but this is paper trading. You guys should all be filled out, guys. There we go. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, bro. That's how we do. We need doubles in the chat, guys. We need doubles in the chat. $200, guys. $200. This counts as a winning day for Top Step. It counts as a winning day for Elite Trader Funding. It counts as a day for Profit Tick Tick Trader. It acts as a profit earn for other firms, maybe Alpha or something like that. Liquid, whatever you guys. Tradify. I don't know how these firms work, but 200. You just secured one winning day on a day where you shouldn't be trading. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And that trade was absolutely beautiful. That was, of course, 210 ticks, so that was 655 points. Any questions, guys? Drop W's at least, like, come on. I like it. Yeah. I like it. Any questions? Thank you, El Crack. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate your fam. Appreciate ya. You guys get free streams and still don't pay. Don't say thank you. I will deal with you guys later. I don't know exactly who you are. So do you. So I think we're going to that 750 level. 750 next. That's what I wanted, to be honest with you. But since 200 bucks is here, and we just missed out on an extra 50 bucks, so we were looking for 275 bucks. It's fine for me, but this is where I'm looking for. You saw? So 1 hour order flow was bullish with that one hour FEG, right? Drop into the 1 minute. I think that 1 hour is gone because a new 1 hour. 1 hour is gone because pretty much we formed a new swing. But while we're trading just a few minutes ago, it was there. For example, down, you can see that 1 hour FEG, right? Bullish FEG. It did go through it because the higher time frames have no, the daily is bearish and 4 hour is no order flow, weekly is no order flow, nothing is order flow. So the hourly is the highest time frame.
1,000. That's it.
So the hourly was the highest time frame. It was acting on its own. It's a one-man army, right? So you're not gonna expect a nice pump, but it's gonna fail easily, right? So we came back to it. We had 1 minute right there, which go hand in hand, and I took the trade right there, here, and I added one more. Sorry, I did take a trade. Where is it? Take a trade there, and we added one more on the FEG. Where is that FEG? We in replay. Yeah, so we took a trade here on that pump, and I told you guys we want to see 1 minute FEG. We got that 1 minute right there. We entered at it, literally at it, even best place at this breaker block. This was the breaker block. I anticipated today to be very weird. When I say low probability day like today, I do mean the market is gonna be not respecting what you want it to do. There we go. Here our target, by the way, 224,750. Let's fucking go, guys. That's 100 fucking point. That's 100 fucking point, guys. Woohoo! Anyway, yeah, so today is a day where the market will do what you want it to do, what it wants to do, but it will do it with inaccuracy. So if you got 1 minute FEG here, it's gonna crack through it. So find the best entries you can. Today is a day where you find the best entries that you normally won't get filled in. So let's say the market is here, right? And we got this 3 minute FEG and I got this 5 minute FEG. I wouldn't trade this 3 minute. I would trade this 5 minute. Why? Because today you will see such ignorance in price action. You're gonna see this come dump, one single candle like this, fill this in and then go back up as if this nothing exists, right? That's the difference between a day like today where it's before non-farm payroll, which is the strongest news manipulator in the entire market, and a normal day like a Monday or a normal day with news. Anyway, that was 72 points. 66 points. And do you need more? You just made you 200 bucks and you're done for the day, guys. I already traded my funded in the morning. Hey FA, good to see you, brother. Would you? I remember your message from last week. Yeah, FA. So yeah, I will be making a video today. I really didn't get any time because I was working. I had to work early. You guys know trading is not my main job. It's just a skill. I work in the highest skilled paid skill in the market, and trading is even more fun than that. So you guys can see how much trading is actually good, but don't depend on trading. We got that fig number. If you want this indicator, guys, you can ask Chadley. He will send it to you for free. He will even send you the source code. It just basically plots whole numbers, so 500, 750, 200 to 2500. You can see how accurate there is, guys. Like, look here. The market dumped straight to that level, pumped all the way, came back down, pumped, came back down, pumped, came back down, pumped, came back down a little bit, came back up, pumped from it. They're really good resistance, so you can use them as targets. Since I don't have any targets, I use them. So like, I'm not looking for these swing highs. I don't look for highs and lows, guys. I look for order flow. If I just see these levels, you see these levels, quarterly open, 470. If we got fast presentation, FVGs, whatever, guys. If you see anything that is probably on the chart for you, you go for it. Ignore any highs. But you see how we got that? We call the market maker model. Original consolidation. Return to original consolidation. Sorry, original consolidation. Return to original consolidation. RTOC. First stage of accumulation. Second stage of accumulation. Big dump. Smart money reversal. Pump. Dumps into the first FVG, which is the low risk buy, which is why I immediately clicked one button. I just said, let's go long for 1 micro, and we'll add on the confirmation, because I was seeing that. And that was your low risk. This FVG was the low risk buy. And now it pumped from first stage of accumulation, second stage, probably it's now forming the second stage of accumulation. Then it would probably do a nice wake up like this and complete the model. So you'll see, how can you confirm? You'll see that you have this swing low, that swing high. You put standard deviations on 2 to 2.5. You should see the market start reversing around here. What should it do at 2 standard deviation? It should come back to the equilibrium of the range. You got, how did you decide the equilibrium? You find the high, which you got, and you go to the low. That's your first. But what about this low, Luke? What about this low? This one, there's low here. Why didn't you choose that? You also note that down. You do both. So this is your equilibrium. Don't just go hang on a line. Like, don't watch these people who tell you, oh, I draw lines to predict the future. Shut the fuck up, bro. You got this little box, okay? Anything can happen in this box. Again, today is a day where the market will not be accurate. You will see entries being smacked through, a perfect entry smacked through, and still hold and still play out. And you'll be like, what the fuck? Why did I have to go through that, right? Like we did here. We took a trade and that candle just boom, boom. Like, it was faster than a bullet. I swear it was faster than a bullet. But it was still manipulation. So here, if we close above 2, I expect to go to 2.5. Did we close above 2? We close above 2. So I don't think we're going to come back to this equilibrium right now. I think we're going to go to 2.5. At 2.5, do we wick and close below, or do we close with the body above? If so, we go to 3. That's how you can keep trailing your stop losses, if you really want. If you want to be extra greedy, you want to hold beyond all the knowledge you know. Look how it's going to go to 2.5. I can put my stop loss at this equilibrium, but if we close below it with a wick, I would be short until equilibrium. There you go. 2.5 hit. Easy peasy, guys. You can tell, you can follow the market, anticipate it before it happens, guys. You can do this. It doesn't need knowledge, it doesn't need years of experience. You just need to know how to put standard deviations. And I'm making the bootcamp, and I'll be talking about standard deviation. I always have. Almost 90% of my videos before education videos are about standard deviation. See? Did we close about 2.5? With this candle? If so, we go to 3. 4 is the maximum. 4 is the maximum. But before 4, we got this quarterly open, etc., etc. If we held that trade, guys, if we held that fucking trade, guys, we're at 150 points. But that's how you hold. FS says, what is your bias today? My bias is there's no order flow, but I'm personally bullish. And I said this, if you watch the stream again, I said around here, I don't have the order flow. Is the only order flow we have is the bullish, is the hourly. Everything else is bearish or no order flow. So I'm, based on my experience, it's bullish. Based on my instinct, based on my experience with the chart, it's bullish. When it was right here, okay? But there's no confirmation. Whatever trade I take, it is pretty much just speculation. There's no educated guessing. There's no education behind it. So best thing is to just risk your normal risk, which is 200 bucks, no more, for one trade. If that trade doesn't work out, don't try to make it back. Come back tomorrow after NFP. Or just keep watching the market and see how it is. Today is the day before NFP. NFP is non-farm payroll, which happens on Fridays, but this week it happens on Thursday because shut down in the markets, in the government, etc., etc. So that is today, the day before NFP, is my lowest probability day, personally for me, okay? And I think for everybody as well. But there you go, guys, there you go. Watch this. We put 3. Fuck it. Let's put 3 standard deviations. 3. Did we close above 2.5? We close above 2.5. What does that mean, guys? It means it's gonna go to 3. You see? What if it wicks like this? Let's say it wicked like this and closed with the body at 2.5. It wicked to 2.5 and it closed below. That means it's gonna go back to equilibrium. That means it's gonna go back from this high to this low midpoint, or from this high to this low midpoint. You draw a rectangle, and that's where you will be looking for to enter longs again. Or if you really want to be shorting external to internal range liquidity, you will be shorting from that to that equilibrium box, and you will use that as a fair value gap. Nobody teaches it. Let's say this is the equilibrium, or if you chose this one, you will see you form a small gap. Equilibrium gap. This is fair value gap. It's not really a fair value gap, but it's fair value. Okay, so you treat it exactly like a fair value gap. If you short here and the standard deviation and coming back down, anticipating a reversal back to equilibrium, this is FEG, right? Fair value. So this is internal. So you're shorting external to internal. That is low probability trading. But longing, waiting it for come back here, then taking a long from here, going back up, that's potential trades. Okay. So I've proved this theory millions of times, guys. If you want, check the YouTube videos. But I'm making the bootcamp videos, and I'll be posting one video at a time. Day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. Day 1, what is trading? Day 2, what is liquidity? Day 3, how to trade? Day 4, what platform to use? Day 5, how much to risk? Day 5, 6, what strategy to use? Day 7, how to make your own strategy? Day 8, standard deviation, then order block, then FEGs, then everything in between. Then a drill trade example, stuff like that, right? It's gonna be really useful. It's not gonna be for content creation. It's literally to get you to, I'm going to be teaching you what I learned personally. Okay, I'm not going to be sugarcoating shit. What I learned, how I learned it. Nobody taught me shit. I watch ICT and that's it. I've never watched a single different YouTuber ever. I just watched ICT. I just watched 22 mentorship, 23. I watched all of them, but 22 I watched it religiously, and then 23 I just watched him live in a live environment, apply these concepts, because I already grasped the knowledge from 2022 model, from 2020, I never can say this word, 2022 mentorship. He applies the same thing on 2023. I understand what he's doing, and that's how you can start learning this shit. You don't need any of this stuff, guys. No, none of this stuff. Just wait for order flow, right? Wait for order flow. Now you did not miss anything. You see how it's pumping like this? You did not miss anything, guys. Even though if you just joined, let's say you just joined 2 minutes ago, you did not miss anything. Today's FOMC as well. Yeah, exactly, FA. So more action tomorrow. Yeah, today is going to be weird. You're either going to get a single direction move or consolidation, and you can never, ever find out which one's going to be until it's too late. Anyway, let's say it's pumped like this. It's fine, guys. No problem. What this means is that this FEG held. If you form a new bullish FEG, you got 1 hour FEG, which was playing, held. And if you form another narrative FEG, swing high, swing low, and FEG, then I would expect that to play out, because that would be confirmed order flow, right? Or let's say a 4 hour formed. Let's say we just formed the swing high. We form a swing high with an FEG. Damn, order flow is bullish. Maybe I'll trade a PM session for longs. Even if, let's say, it pumped up to here, I'll still take longs around here. I don't need it to retrace all the way back down to Narnia. So it makes it easy, guys. Just learn order flow. Order flow is still bearish on the daily, and you guys can see how many stuff on the chart. I don't like too much stuff on my chart, guys. I like just this. I just like this. So, easy peasy. You can see that we're forming order of FEG. In 2 minutes, this candle will close, right? So in the next 4 hours, if we form a swing high, then we'd have a 4 hour bullish order flow, and we can looking for longs in that retracement to it. This gives you this notion gives you guys freedom. It allows you to go on with your day. It allows you to go trade. It allows you to go learn, like watch some videos, consolidate your information. Allows you to go study. Allows you to go work. Allows you to go play with your kids. Allows you to go have sex with your girlfriend, with your boyfriend. It does not matter, guys, right? Instead of just keep waiting for the perfect entry, you just keep waiting for a retracement, But I told you there's not going to be retracement, because standard deviation, based on the standard deviations, guys, that we draw, 1, we close above it. That means we go to 2. Did we go to 2? Did we close above it? Yes. That here, we go to 2.5. Did we close above 2.5? Yes. That means we go to 3. Did we close above 3? Yes. That means we go to 4. We close above 3. Order, by the way, guys, 3, 3.5. So we go half by half. Now we go to 3.5. Did we close above 3.5? Yes, we did. That means we go to 4. You see, look, we're going to go to 4. I can tell you with full honesty, if you long here, you probably get 4. But don't do it. But watch it happen. Watch in real time. Boom. Did you get a retracement to this FEG, to this FEG, to this FEG? No, because market goes on standard deviations. It tells you how to hold trades. Okay. Do you need it? No, because we don't need to be holding fucking. We only need one standard deviation. So we entered here. We just needed. We had 65 point trade, right? So from here, 65 point trade. That's it. For near this high, need one standard deviation. But if you want to hold longer, this is the maximum I would hold to. To is 2 standard deviation. Anything after 2 standard deviation, I would not hold, guys, because 2 to 2.5 is market reversal 80% of the time. It doesn't, it's gonna go running this, and the only way to know is that the 4, and the market keeps on going and going and going. We can actually caught the low, bro. It's so funny. What's the bootcamp that you just mentioned? It's just basically just for people like you, bro. Starting fresh trading from 0 to our level. Okay, no bullshit, no thing missed out. Everything is the way I trade. Personally, I trade how I learn trading. I'll be teaching you guys what you will be able to use on the trading. What, like, I will not be like telling you, oh, SMTs are swing highs. So when you have 2 correlated assets, and one when it fails, that shows that smart money are trying to reverse. They're tipping their toes that they reverse. I will not teach you those stuff, guys. These stuff don't work. Okay, they work, but they're not practical. You cannot replicate. I will teach you guys from 0 how to buy your first account to everything, but in a practical way, in that you can go without me. You can say, fuck you, look, I'm not joining you Discord, I'm leaving you Discord, I'm going to trade on my own, because I understand that. I get you to this point, guys. That is why, that's what we do, guys. We never make you blow accounts, we never make you depending on us. It's just you guys. You guys are here only based on your own coalition, right? You guys are here just based on your own desire, right? There's nothing holding me to you guys. Like the other people. The other people, they give free giveaways. They make you watch the videos till 3 p.m. 3 p.m. they'll give you a giveaway. People are just there for giveaways. Or, I don't know. I don't know. When are you planning to start this? So I was supposed to start it this Sunday, but I think I'll start it maybe tomorrow or Friday. It'll be 1 video a day, guys. So there's gonna be about 50 days. We're gonna be here for 50 days for a day. Maybe I'll do 2 a day. Maybe 3 a day, guys. I am not a lazy fuck, guys. I work 10 hours. I'll stream with the guys 2-3 hours, and I'll make a video for like an hour or so. So we'll have it. Just show how to win. That's enough. Just show how to win. That's exactly. I'm going to teach you practical ways of ICT, guys. Like, this is a practical way to hold trades, right? I'll teach you how to do this. And I never teach you guys cherry pick trades, okay? So you guys can see, I will never teach you guys in that bootcamp cherry picking. So here, I told you guys, what did I say? I forgot what I was gonna say. Like, I don't cherry pick. Are you guys making money? We took good trade today. Did you guys make money on that? You can turn your mic on. You can speak. You can chat. You can write. Be active, guys. There's no judgment here. There's no judgment in here, guys. Khan, you wanted me to show you yesterday's sweep strategy or today. Let's have a look at today. Sweep strategy. Always sweep strategy. It's the easiest strategy in the entire world, guys. Look at this. You wake up, London swept previous session low, beautiful. Chosh, beautiful. You smack your entry, beautiful. Stop loss at the low, beautiful. You target Asia high, or you keep on trading your stop loss. That's beautiful. 100-point trade, easy peasy. You want standard deviation? Look, we trade 1 standard deviation here, right? I showed you guys. Let's see it if it worked here. Am I cherry picking that standard deviation? Oh, hell no. I tried this, guys, with you on your own time before it happens. Like, this confidence is not because I'm a market wizard, guys. It's because I've seen it millions of times, and it's simple. You guys can watch it, do it yourself. It's nothing to do with experience. You got swing high, you got swing low, swing low again. So low, lower low, higher high. This is your breaker block, right? The highest green candle, this one. Well, all you have to do is put from that manipulating low to this one. Okay? Oops, sorry, my bad. My bad, my bad, my bad, my bad, my bad. I don't know why. When I put it, it put me here. From this swing low to this swing high in between. You can even put it on this one to be safe, to be honest with you. It really does not matter, okay? I always put it on the first swing high. And I'll be teaching you this. Even though you can watch my YouTube videos, I have millions of these videos about this. We've been live streaming for 4 years, guys. You never hit our name because we're not content creators. We're not trying to take your money, guys. I'm here, look, I'm trading by myself. I'm not here to make you guys money. I don't know my password. I'm already up on my accounts 500, guys. Like, you just pretty much paying for the indicators, and just like, thank you, Luke. You don't need to be doing this, but you're still doing it. So see, I'm up 500 bucks on the funded account, guys. All right, I don't need your money. I like teaching, okay, but I like people saying thank you. You guys don't say thank you, so we made it paid, which expresses your thank yous in a different way, and it's worth it, guys. If we're making 200 bucks a day, we are at 105 winning days. If we're making 200 bucks a day, guys, you just made back your thing on day one. You still have 29 days of trading with us, and you learn with us, okay? I'm not making you dependent on us. Anyway, standard deviation. One standard deviation. This is how much you target. You're supposed to target Asia high, but if you want to hold a little bit long, one standard deviation. At one standard deviation, you take a partial or you fully close. I fully close normally. But if you want to hold, how do you know, Luke? We just took Asia high. Shouldn't we be reversing? How did you understand? Well, you look here, this candle. This candle broke one standard deviation. That means it's gonna go to 1.5 before reversing. Potentially reverse. Did it go to 1.5? Boom! 1.5. Did it close above 1.5? No. What did it do? It started retracing. What does that mean? We go back to equilibrium of the range. Where's the range, Luke? I don't know how to draw ranges. It's fine. Draw them all. Draw them all. And find the closest one to that where price is. If price is here, find the closest one to that and then base that on it. Or draw a rectangle box. So from here to this, equilibrium. Right there. So market comes back straight to equilibrium. And kaboom! It goes to 2 standard deviation. At 2 standard deviation, did we close above it? Yes, now we go to 2.5. Did we close above 2.5? Yes, we did, so we go to 3. Did we close above 3? Yes, so we go to 3.5. And that's where we're going right fucking now. This standard deviation is actually a 15-minute standard deviation. We've got a low, lower low, same swing high. This one we took on the 1 minute, that's a 1 minute. On a 5 minute, we don't have a swing high, swing low here. Actually, we do. Okay? They give you different answers. This is the major. This is a 15-minute. Price will take its time going there. But these 1 minute ones will be faster to get there. It will be faster to get there. Okay? So isn't this fire, guys? I promise you, I'm not cherry picking. I just chose this for you guys right now. You saw it in action. Came back straight to equilibrium. He hit it close above 1 standard deviation. It went to 1.5. At 1.5, did it close above? No. Did it retrace a bit? One candle is enough for me retracement. A wick and a red candle. Boom. We go back to equilibrium. Did we go back to equilibrium? Yes. Could it be shorted from here to here? Yes. Hell yeah. Yes. You got high, lower high. This red candle is a mitigation block. Or back then we had this 1 minute. I think I posted this in the chat. 50-minute bearish FEG. 50-minute. We had a bearish 50-minute FEG. Where was it? Rab. This one here. I took that short. I took that fucking short, guys. I took that fucking short. That's how I made my 500 bucks. Boom. You don't need to do no standard deviation. You can just enter here, find the lowest trade, this one here, put stop loss above the count, the swing, the order flow leg or below. I'm not gonna speak again about order flow. I want you guys to watch the videos I already posted in the past few days about order flow. But I will make a specific video for you guys, not public, just for the club members about order flow. All right. So you can see this trade. I took it for 90. I think. Hold on. I held more than that. Yeah, it was this trade, but I wanted specifically this right there, and we got it. So yeah, guys, you guys can see, as you guys can see, we took that trade here with the market maker model, but it was also a 1 minute. It was basically our trade, our order flow, 1 hour order flow plus 1 minute order flow. Then you saw that we had a 5 minute order flow leg here, and now we got a 15-minute order flow leg here, and slowly all time frames are going in line. You're able to catch all the way down here, but all of this is possible, and standard deviation can help you know if we're going to reverse or not yet. 3.5 is my drawn liquidity. Did we get to it? Not yet. But you see, we had 66 points. We had 66 points, 65 point trade, and if you're still holding, you're up 300 points, guys. 300 points. We took literally this damn wick here. We bought here. Let me see. I'm on 4 accounts, up all of them. So we took this paper right here. We bought somewhere here. We bought on this wick. We had to just get a piece of the pie. That's 65 to 70 points. That's it. You don't need 300 points, guys. But if you want to hold, you use standard deviations. Now I see Ashante in here. Ashante, brother, how you doing?
What's going on, man?
Good to see you, bro.
You too. I love what you're talking about right now. This is good. This is all good information.
Appreciate it, brother. Standard
Such
deviations.
good information.
100%. Oh, in fact, today I was gonna show the O block. I was gonna give it a try, but
Yeah. So if you it actually played out on the 1 minute. If you take the 8 a.m. candle, hit the first 15 minutes on the 8 a.m. candle.
Yep. Give me a sec. On the 1 minute or the 15 minute? 15 minute.
On the 15 minute, sorry, on the 15 minute.
So there's.
Yep. All right. So now drop your 1 minute. You'll see right there. That pullback, so we broke out of it. Right after this nice little sweep down, we came up, broke out of the orb, and we retested it right there. There it is. That took that long.
Beautiful, bro. And stop loss just away.
Pretty much right there. Yeah. I usually try to in days like this when price is just like really ripping, rather than putting it at the bottom of the orb, I put it at the midpoint, or just below the midpoint of the orb.
Yeah. Also great.
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Yeah.
And you went for 3 RR. Beautiful.
There you go. Well, that's what I did. And that was pretty much my trade for the morning. I had a feeling that we were going to probably come for today's Asia high. And we just started tagging right now.
Yeah. Beautiful. We hit 3.5 standard deviation, guys. I'm pretty sure you guys know. It was 1 tick away from this high. Now we hit it. But yeah. So if you learned what Ashante taught yesterday, you could have made a nice, beautiful trade here. What about here, bro? At 9:30. What if you took that short here?
Yeah, you could have. I don't like to. I like to always use when it comes to break and retest situations for the orb. I wait for a close on the 5 minute or on the 15 minute, or in this case when we're ripping, 1 minute in this case. But I'm typically not entering a trade like in the first 3 minutes of the market because there's a lot of manipulation that happens, right?
Yeah.
You get that quick little manipulation move down.
Yeah.
I sucker punch some people.
Yeah.
Pull some accounts out, and then rip back up. Right, so I try to always just wait and see which way are we truly displacing on that 5 minute. And something I've noticed is that between NQ and ES, if one of them tags the orb, if one of them tags the orb on a 5 minute time frame, the other one probably won't do it on the same time frame. So if you look at ES and take the same 15 minute, you'll actually see we retested the orb on a higher time frame. So in this case, it was the 5 minute. There you go, right there. Right. Whereas on NQ, we didn't come back on that 5 minute.
Yeah.
Right. So I was looking at both of those together, and I saw that ES was tagging it, and NQ wasn't even close at that point. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm already in. I don't have to worry about it.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. When I used to trade this orb, I used it on ES. Damn, I like it a lot better it works on NQ, but you have to be a little bit more patient because NQ will respect the orb, but it will also rip through it and take some liquidity. Yeah.
right? Whereas ES, you can you can control, you can have a tighter stop on ES. I feel like it works a little bit better on ES than it does on NQ, but I've been using it for NQ as of late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful, brother. We still have targets on ES. NQ, not sure, but yeah, guys, there you go. You guys can trade anywhere. We took a trade here just before the orb breakout. Ashante took a trade, more conservative, more confirmed trade here. It's all fine, guys. As long as you know the order flow, any entry is great for you guys. Whatever you guys are comfortable with. This is a mechanical trade. You can always wake up, see, wait for it box, wait for it to break out, wait for it to be retesting, take your trade, right? Here, what we did today, I didn't have too much of order flow. Daily was bearish. Hourly is the only one that was bullish the whole day. So it was 1 hour and it was like a one-man army. So is they gonna hold the whole market, or is they gonna struggle and break? You can't tell, right? But I still think since the daily FEG, where is it? The daily order flow right here. So this thing, it took us to its external low, right? So if I to bring us like this, where did we form that FEG? Here, I guess. Well, one candle behind. So you'll see that we are still. Anyway, it would, like this day, it's not showing me, like, let's say it was the candle was around here. It would have showed you this swing high. Hold on. It would draw the lines for you. It was drawn already if you check the old streams. This line here, it would draw this line here. So external liquidity here, external liquidity here. Once we took it, that's fine. But I was specifically, this here, you should have entered here, got out here for 2,340 ticks, guys. That's 600 points. Do you need more? You don't even need, you just need like 10% of that. Anyway, moving aside, I just wanted this. And you remember Ashante, I mentioned yesterday, that's what I was looking for. That 424, 425. That was basically,
yeah, I remember that.
This, yeah.
That's basically what you were looking. Yep.
Lately they started ICT, never taught this, but he was hinting about this, not this. This is relative equal lows, not this. So what they will target, they will use this to target, and they will use this for priming. So they will use this, they will prime, make people think it's bullish, and once they leave something like this, they'll come back and target it. So I was not bullish since here. I was not bullish until we took these. There was one here, and then this and this, which we took it, and then finally this and this. Now we still have this and this. Do we come back to it? I'm not sure, but I was expecting today going to the market. I'm bullish because we took this yesterday, and I think we can get a little bit of a breather, right? In fact, I never saw this. I just saw this with you guys right now. I just saw this like up to this point. So I was bullish on the day today. But now that I see this, I'm a bit scared, but it's fine. You get in that displacement, and it's still going. It's still fresh day. But yeah, the order flow was bearish, and the only thing that was bullish was the hourly. So I didn't want to put too much size on. I didn't want to hold beyond, and today is the day before NFP. I don't want to be acting like a smart ass and trying to hold trades, or like trying to show you guys, prove ICT's accuracy and precision, because there's no precision taken in days before NFP. Okay, you saw that we actually said this on the stream before it happened. I told you guys we're gonna enter at this FVG. Then I was like, nah, let's put our entry down into a little bit more into this. There's a breakout here. Where was it? There was a breakout here. There was this breakout here. So let's move our entry from here. We entered 1 micro here because it's splitting a market maker model, Russian consolidation here. But I said, let's put a second micro right there, right? And I was like, sorry, on this FVG. And I was like, fuck it, let's put it at this breaker block, right? And normally I wouldn't do this because it will not be filled in. This FEG might just institute order flow integer because it was actually a narrative FEG and it pumped. But we put it here, and you saw that this candle from here, it opened, pew, pew, came back up. It did not dump slowly. It instantly opened, pew, pew, like a CPI kind of candle. Filled us in right here for the perfect entry. Not for the perfect discounted entry, right? So because we anticipated today is not going to be accurate, right? So you cannot be having this like entry here at the top of this AVG. No, find deep entries. You will get filled in on the day before NFP. It will still go to targets, but it will piss you off. 1, 2, it will not respect everything you want it to do. 3, it will still go to target after disrespecting what you wanted. for it will still respect after it disrespected what you wanted. So we said that, we waited for the trade, and it did exactly that. So yeah. Anyway, Ashante, do you want to stream? Do you want to do something? You want to teach something?
Oh, nah. My deal, I'll sit on the day I'm done, dog. Ain't no trading left.
Yeah.
Ain't no trading left. That was, hit the age of highs. The only thing I can think of now is that if it wants to continue running, we may get a pump just below the week opening gap or NQ. But,
And wogs.
that's about it. And I don't like to trade this high up already when it's already this high up. So my day's done. I actually was down overnight like 300 and change, and then I was like, oh, I broke my rules because I don't trade overnight. I don't usually trade overnight. I try to sleep, and then my morning session ends up usually working a lot better. So I came back this morning, took my one trade, and made it all back, and I finished up 255 on the day. It's like, all right, I'm done.
Beautiful, brother. Beautiful. That's all you need, bro.
Yeah. Yep. But I'll do tomorrow though. Wait, you said tomorrow's NFP? Yeah, bump that noise. Actually, I'm not gonna do tomorrow. Bump that noise though. I don't trade tomfoolery.
It's actually NFP is like an 8:30, so 9:30. Yeah.
I have a method for trading NFP. I do have a method for trading NFP. I do have one, and it's worked out pretty well. But I only did that with my prop accounts. I don't want to touch that with a live account.
Yeah, don't. Does it still work?
Yeah, it still works. Yeah, it still works. It's essentially, you take NFP, let's see here. What time's NFP at? Is that 8:30 New York time?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so 8:30 New York time. So what you essentially do is that you take the high and low at 8:30, the 5-minute wick, right? The high and low of it. And then you essentially wait for one of those sides to get taken. And when one of the sides get taken, you essentially look for a change of structure to take it right back to the other side and take out the low of the NFP.
Yeah.
It's very simple.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Very simple. And it typically tends to play out where it'll take one side. And if we're in a premium array, it'll take the high side, and then it'll come down and smack the low side. The best ones I've seen that I've traded in the past have been where NFP high just sits right below the 8 a.m. orb. So then it takes out NFP high right when market opens into the orb, and then it just fails. Those have been like the best trades I've ever taken of NFP.
Yeah. Beautiful, bro. Yeah, I remember that protocol. But give me guys 1 minute, I'll be back in a minute. Kapatayım ben. Üşümüş. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, I have to go. But yeah, pretty much today is done for. Before I go, I have to answer Ashante's thing where he said you guys can apply it tomorrow if you guys want. It works pretty much a lot of the time. So you wait for one of the side of the NFP candle, then you just wait the first tap of it, and then you wait for change to delivery and try to target the other side. Used to do that a lot of times. But I'm usually not available at that time frame, so I'll be at work. But yeah, you guys, whoever's available, try that. Now, let me answer the 2 questions before I have to go. Which target for that trade? That trade was just $200. All right, so I wanted the trade was this original consolidation. So if I take this off, this market makeup model. So we have original consolidation. Then you have return to original consolidation right here, which is RTOC. Then you have the first stage of accumulation. Then you have the second stage of accumulation. Then you have the big dump, then smart money reversal here. Then the low risk buy, which was pretty much where I took this trade. This FVG I was expecting to be low risk buy. It came back to it, low risk buy. And then first stage right here. Then second stage, and then you get the big move after the second stage. Alright. So that was to answer that question. And can you go through this trade I took on gold sweep, Josh? Yeah, for ORB, I think you can ask Ashante when he's free, but after I finish this trade. So can you go through this trade gold sweep strategy? Gold again. I'm gonna dedicate to that tomorrow's sweep strategy. In fact, maybe I'll make a video today or tomorrow about the sweep strategy again. But let's have a look. So sweep strategy short. All right, so gold is obviously very bullish, so you don't really want to be shorting it. Are you talking about this one or this one? Let me have a look. Talking about
It's this one, Luke, the earlier one.
which one? This one?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah, your chart looks different than mine, by the way. Please use the one in the Discord here. You have private settings. Make sure, where is it? Private settings here, private bot setting. Make sure you copy, plug and play, copy paste it, and use that chart. But this one, it worked out pretty good. So you entered here, you add, your stop loss is above the candle that formed swing high, and you target 20 ticks. You target for gold. I don't trade sweep strategy on gold, but it's 40 ticks for gold, so that was pretty much the trade. It was lower, it was inverse risk, but pretty much this, right? The actual sweep strategy that we use these days is, let me show you. So the sweep strategy bot, where was it now? The sweep strategy bot, for example, it took this long, and it took it on my accounts. It took it on my I have accounts running on the bot, which I don't change, so I don't know if they're winning or they're losing, but they got me a payout like last week, and after that I haven't checked. But the same thing, they took $200 here, $400 here. They just had one loss here, but this trade was going to be a win. This last trade, it just wicked us out by a few points, and it went straight to TP. So that would have been 3 out of 3 today, but 2 out of 3 today is great. That's still almost yeah, so that's still 400 on the day, right? Or 200 on the day, but 2 out of 3 wins today. Probably the day is still continuing. So I hope that made sense for the gold. I'll explain that. I'll dedicate tomorrow. If Ashinde is not gonna stream, I'll do sweep strategy. I'll talk about sweep strategy, right? And we'll test together. And on Saturday and Sunday, I do a lot of backtesting on Saturday and Sunday. So join me on Saturday and Sunday if you guys want to work about the sweep strategy. I take the sweep strategy every single day, guys, right? I'm just introducing this order flow so I can be able to hold longer, right? Order flow on gold was bullish, so I'm not going to be looking to hold this trade past my target 40 ticks. So 40 ticks with 1 minute is $400, by the way. Don't underestimate that. For M&Q, the order flow was bearish, and if I turn this off, order flow was bearish. So when we took, I showed you guys 50-minute FEG right there. That's the trade I took on my funded. There was a bearish FEG right there. Got filled in, had stop loss above the bodies of the order flow leg. So this is swing high, this is the swing low, FEG in between. You can have it either at the high or the bodies. And I just wanted to be at the bodies because it's really not much of a difference. And yeah, I just targeted externals. That was pretty much it. So if I show you guys the trade, and I showed you my funded account earlier a little bit ago at the start of the stream. It was that same trade here. If I extend it like this, you got filled and you go here. So here you can either go to break even and then target something else, maybe these lows, whatever, once you hit that level, right? So you see, boom, hit TP. You go break even at the external low, or you fully close. I was content with 50 points, and so I didn't really need to make more. I had 2 micros on the 50k, so I made $200 on those 50ks, and on the 100ks I had 4 microzones, so I think I made about 500 something. You guys can check the stream. I think 513. But that's it. Alright, guys. Other news indicator. Yeah. You can just throw it manually, bro. Just find the 8 a.m. candle, 50-minute candle, put high, low, and draw a box on it. Ashante will go over again maybe next time when he goes live stream. So
See, I'll go over again next time. I have no problem live stream again.
brother.
More than happy to share.
They loved that, bro. There was most activity in there, and they lasted for like hours with you. Can you confirm the time of the orb ring?
And whatever I can do to help.
Yeah.
Make y'all money.
Appreciate it, brother. Knowledge and money and fun. Like, it's fun. Like, when I talk, people get bored. We make the money. Like, I make the money and they still get bored. But you make the money and fun. So I think
I appreciate that.
Appreciate you, brother.
Man.
Yeah. 8. You find the 8 o'clock candle. You still on the 50-minute chart. You find the 8 o'clock candle. You draw the high. You draw the low. Oops. Draw the box. Draw the high. Draw the low. And extend it. So basically, where Ashante
Right into that where you got out at.
I got out.
Amazing.
He was my exit liquidity.
It's amazing.
All right. Twin is 1 is writing something, then I have to bounce. I shouldn't ask any question about your upside. Can you check it when you get a chance? Yeah, you can answer that if you like.
I'll check it. What are you saying? Is it just main chat? Main group chat?
I have no idea, but I need to go, guys. My family
I don't know. We'll find out. Later, man.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for joining us. See you guys. Peace.